You know, for years, people said that sales was a numbers game. But we all know that with increased competition, it's becoming more and more of a quality game. You need to be able to make connection with your customer, and you need to be able to provide them with insight so they make the right choice. You also need to be able to show them how you can solve their problem. Now, the great thing is stories can help you do all three of those things. Now, I'm going to go into detail about each one in later episodes, but let's just have a quick look at the top three right now. So the first thing that stories help you bring is connection. For those of you who are experts or consultants, this connection is hugely important. So I suggest, as a way of building connection, you tell a true life story about yourself and how you've been in a similar position to your potential client. Now, this shows that you understand their problem. You understand their mindset. You understand the feelings of what they are going through. This is all part of emotional buy-in, which is crucial to the sale. Now, the second point that stories provide is insight. So whether you sell a product, a service, or even an idea, the way you sell it is going to be all based around how your idea, product, or service solves a problem. So for instance, my customers want to get more clients quickly. And they may already be doing talks and sales presentations, but those things aren't working the way they wanted them to. So one of my pieces of insight is that true life stories told well are the most powerful tool in any presentation. Now, to illustrate this insight, I told a story. I started talking about when I first started doing sales presentations. And frankly, they didn't do so well because they were primarily based on logic and facts and graphs and charts. And it wasn't until I started incorporating stories that I really began to turn my audience into clients. So by telling this particular story, not only have I connected with my audience's problem, but I gave them a real life example that can help them. Now, this leads to the third way that we can use stories to sell, and this is particularly powerful. You see, stories are a great way to deal with audience objections. Sometimes you can deal with these objections even before their potential clients voice them. So whatever your service or product is, chances are there are common objections that people will have to buying it. But by telling a story that addresses those objections, you can often eliminate them and do it in a way that's proactive. So for instance, when I was a business coach, I would often go on stage at a conference and tell stories about specific ways I helped clients make more money and build their business. That way, when potential clients approach me after the talk, their main objection, which was, will I get a good return out of my investment, had already been answered. And let me tell you that dealing with objections early is one of the best ways to get that sale. So there you have it. Stories can help you build connection with your audience. They can also provide insight that will allow your audience to make the right decision about buying. And finally, stories are a great way to remove objections to your sale or your idea. In fact, stories are the best way to get your audience to take action.